Hi besties, welcome back to this channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Greek yogurt. Okay, very thick and yummy. Yeah, I'm going to be giving you step by step on how you can make normal yogurt and then turn it to Greek yogurt. Okay. We'll also show you how to garnish it and the benefits of Greek yogurt. Okay, so stay tuned to the end. So we'll make this together. All right. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is my milk. Okay, so I'm going to be pouring my milk. I'm making use of powdered milk in this video, so I'm going to pour my powdered milk here in my container, and then I'm going to be adding a little water to melt it. Okay, you want to make sure that it's properly dissolved. Okay, so I didn't want to just pour all the water and start struggling to melt it, so I'm using a little water to melt it. Okay, sometimes I use the blender to blend it up easily, but I decided not to do that in this video, so whoever doesn't even have a blender can easily make this. Okay, so here it's all smoothing out. You make sure every lump is taken care of. Okay, every lump is melted. So I'm going to be pouring the remaining water. Okay, so I'll put the measurement in the description box. So I'm just working on the 1 liter yogurt. Okay, so my water is about a liter. My milk is 120 grams. Okay. You can do an equivalent of 1 full compressed measuring cup. Okay, like the cup you see there, I had to press the milk very well to enter that cup. Okay, so next I'm going to be pouring the milk into my pot, because you're going to be warming the milk up. Okay, to about 82 degrees. You don't want to allow the milk to burn under, so you just have to keep stirring your milk while it's on fire. You can't leave it and go sit down. You just have to keep stirring. Okay, so this process will help pasteurize the milk. Okay, so you keep stirring until it gets high. If you don't have a thermometer, you just allow it to get very hot, but not to the point of boiling. Okay, so after that you bring it down to cool down. Okay, so sometimes I place it inside a bowl of cold water to fasten the process of cooling down, especially if I don't have much time to wait for it to just sit there and get cold. Okay, so you allow it to cool down to around 42 to 44 degrees. Okay, so I'm checking my main thermometer is actually has gone bad, so I just have to make do of what I have available. Okay, but you can just test it on your hand if you don't have a thermometer. Let's ensure that it doesn't burn you. Okay, if you can even dip your hand, maybe put it in a different spoon and then put your hand and it doesn't burn you, then you know that it's okay to be used. Okay, without a thermometer. So next I'm going to be adding my yogurt starter. Okay, so I'm using the Yoghurt freeze dried yogurt starter. Okay, that's my preferred use. Yeah, I've been using it for years and it has been a good one. It has no preservative, it's gluten free, it's a natural product. Okay, so personally I prefer this one, but you can use any probiotic. If you have a probiotic tablet or any other good yogurt starter. For those who don't know what yogurt starter is the main active ingredient which contains live bacteria that helps your milk to turn to yogurt. It ferments your milk into yogurt. Okay, this brand has over 20 billion active live bacteria. Okay, that's good for your system, good for your health. Okay, note this is not a sponsored video, but it's my preferred yogurt starter. Okay, Most times I don't really advise using store-bought yogurt as your starter, because you don't know how many life has been used. They might have used to produce several batches. Okay, so I just prefer using this. Okay, I'll drop the link. If you need this, you want to order for this, I'll drop the link for you. Okay, so in a smaller plate, I'm going to be scooping out some of my milk, like 2 spoons out, which I'm going to be mixing my starter in it. Okay, so I'm going to be adding the starter pack. A sachet of 3 grams can make 1 liter for this product. Other brands of starters have theirs written on it. Okay, so you want to give it a stir to make sure that there is no lump. You need to ensure that it's properly mixed and all the powders well dissolved before you can now turn it into the entire batch of your milk. Okay, so we're turning it in, then you're going to give it a stir so that it can mix properly inside. Then we're going to move over to the incubation stage. Okay, so there are several ways. I'm going to be showing you like 2 methods I use. There are different methods you can use. Yeah, I put a whole lot. I put like 3 towels into a cooler. Yeah, then I place my yogurt and ensure that I cover and wrap my yogurt, my bowl, very well with the towel. Now if you like, you can add a flask of hot water inside this cooler. Okay, but I didn't want to go because I'm using about 3 towels. You can use maybe like 4, but you don't want to give it too much heat. Okay, your environment is very cold, then you can do that by adding a flask of hot water. So I'm using another one to like cover the top, so if the top is not properly covered, this will help it. Okay, so this is how I incubate mine. You want to give it that warm environment so that the bacteria can grow and thrive. Okay, then you cover it up and let it sit. So sometimes this is another way I do it. I put it inside my oven. Okay, I let it sit after covering it up, and I cover my oven and allow it to incubate. Okay, you can also keep in a warm cupboard. Okay, just anywhere warm. So you let this sit without disturbance between 5 to 19 hours depending on your starter culture. Okay, so this one took me around 9 hours before I checked it. Okay, so I was actually doing some other things. So but at this stage my yogurt is ready. This is your yogurt. Once you notice it's thick, your yogurt is ready. You can keep it longer if you want to increase this the sadness of the cream. Okay, making the regular yogurt, your yogurt is ready. This is your yogurt. Just simply put it in the fridge to stop the fermentation process, otherwise it will continue to ferment till it might get spoiled. Okay, but we're making the Greek yogurt, so we continue our process. All right, now for the Greek yogurt, the difference between the Greek yogurt and the normal yogurt is just sieving out the whey. Okay, so you're going to get a container that won't lap together with your sieve. It should have enough space so that the water will not penetrate and be entering back into your sieve. Okay, now you're going to place a sieve cloth or a cheese cloth, anyone, inside your kind of sieve bowl. So we're going to turn out our milk into it. You want to sieve out the whey. The liquid in the yogurt is called the whey. Okay, we want to sieve it out. That's the difference between a normal yogurt and a Greek yogurt. Okay, that's all, as simple as ABC. So we'll sieve out the whey. Now the whey, you don't need to throw it away. Okay, you can add them to your smoothies, you can add them to your juice, and maybe to other drinks. Okay, but you don't necessarily need to throw it away. So you tie your bag and you allow it to sit in the fridge. Remember, you're putting it in the fridge because at this point, if you don't refrigerate it, it will continue to get sad until your yogurt will get spoiled. So now with this, we're going to place it into the fridge. You don't want to keep it outside the fridge where it will continue to ferment. So even as you're saving it out, you're going to place it in the fridge overnight, okay, to remain in the fridge overnight or for some hours. So you can look for something to press it to weigh it down, so it will keep dripping out the water inside the fridge. So even as you put and press, you see that the whey is coming out already. Okay, if you lift up the bowl, you see the whey coming out already. Okay, so now we're going to put a weight on it and send it to the fridge. Okay, I have a coconut which has weight, so I washed it up and cleaned it up. Anything you're placing on it, make sure it's properly cleaned up. Okay, into the fridge and we wait the results in the morning. So it's the following morning and this is our Greek yogurt, bringing it out from the sieve. Look at how thick and creamy it is. Okay, so that's our Greek yogurt. So let's talk about the benefits of Greek yogurt. Okay, so removing the whey from the yogurt produces a thicker, creamier and a better taste full yogurt. Okay, the taste is different. Now the whey inside the yogurt, it also contains protein, but it's a little amount of protein that is inside the whey. Now when you remove that protein, you make your yogurt to be more concentrated, and being more concentrated, it increases the amount of protein in your yogurt. Okay, so this is a better option when you remove it. The only thing is that it gives you half yogurt and half whey, reducing your quantity of yogurt. Now some manufacturers, what they do, they just thicken up the main regular yogurt and it becomes thicker, and they call it Greek yogurt, and you think it's Greek yogurt. Now that's why it's good to make your own Greek yogurt at home, so you know what you're taking. Okay, so other benefits of Greek yogurt are: it helps for bone health, it supports your gut health. Okay, so that's the area why you have to be careful with the starter you are using. If it is the store-bought, you have to be sure that it has live active bacteria which has not exceeded its lifespan by several uses. Okay, it's actually the live bacteria present in the yogurt that gives you these benefits of yogurt. Okay, otherwise you'll just be eating chaff, drinking, you feel you're drinking yogurt, but it's chaff you're taking and you don't get the benefits of yogurt. Okay, Greek yogurt also fills you up and reduces your appetite. This helps you to watch your weight. Now it's rich in calcium. Now it also helps with your blood pressure, and then it helps to reduce the risk of diabetes. So there's so many benefits in drinking yogurt, but taking it right gives you the full benefits. Okay, whey from yogurt lands in the category of acidic whey. Okay, so that's why we advise you, if you want to use yogurt for health treatments, BP, weight loss and the rest, Greek yogurt is best to use. Okay, now on the area of weight loss, and switch over from full cream milk to low fat milk like your skim milk. Okay, so you select your milk to help you lose weight. That's the more reason why it's important you make yourself, or you get a trusted maker and find out the kind of milk she uses. Okay, if it will help you lose weight. Okay, so see how creamy our yogurt looks like, and it's filling. All right, you can take out some quantity before adding your sweeteners, which you can use in your next batch of making yogurt as a starter culture. Yes, this one you've already made can serve as a culture in the next batch. You are sure of the use of it, especially if you're going to be making your next yogurt within the same week, so that it doesn't get bad. Okay, so if it's the same week you're going to make another batch of yogurt, you can preserve it and use it and save your starter culture for another use. Okay, right, so this is our whey we got. You can see that it's like half of the container, the liter we use, so you can store this in the fridge and use later. Okay, let me show you how you can enjoy this Greek yogurt for breakfast or dinner, whatever you want. Okay, let's not use my mix. You can decide whatever fruit, throw in some fruits in it. Okay, so but what I'm going to be using here, I'm going to be using a little bit of coconut water. Okay, just to loosen up the thickness and to also add the benefit of coconut water in it. Okay, so just like 1 to 2 teaspoons of coconut water in it. Then I'm going to be topping it up with my fruits like the banana, then my seeds like chia seed, flax seed, and then some coconut flakes. Okay, so you can make do of any fruits available, any fruits you have as your toppings. Now my sweetener is going to be my date syrup. Okay, so that's a brownish substance you see there. Okay, so I like the date syrup. Now with this you don't need your sugar. This is a sugar replacement instead, so this is completely healthy and rich for you. Okay, and you enjoy it without even the sugar. So watch out for my next video. I'm going to show you how I made this date syrup. Okay, so that you can add it to things like this and you enjoy the taste. Now even without the sweetener, the Greek yogurt tastes fine and beautiful. Okay, my kids were even licking it already without me adding all these things in it. They were enjoying it. Okay, sorry, the parts where I added the other fruits were cut off. I thought I was videoing it. Okay, but just add fruits of your choice, granulas, dry fruits, whatever you want to add. I added chia seed, flaxseed, banana, coconut flakes, so it's up to you. Anything, any fruit you want to add. Okay, our Greek yogurt is served. Now you can sit and enjoy it as a breakfast. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button so you get beautiful videos like this. Okay, so like I promised, my next video I'm going to be showing you how I made my date syrup, so don't miss out. So click on the notification bell so that when it drops you get notified, so you don't miss out. All right, thank you so much for staying till the end. I love you so much. Bye bye. I'll see you in my next video. Kindly comment where you're watching from, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, like and share to your family and friends so that you can enjoy delicious goodies like this. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate. God bless you.